Welcome to another episode of Highway Marketplace Chit Chat, where we give the opportunity for entrepreneurs to talk about themselves and what they do. Today, we are going live with a very powerful gentleman by the name of Elias Laban, who is based in New Mexico and has been running a home care agency for a while now. Home care agency is one of those great businesses that will never fail in the US because there's a great need for it. And Laban is going to break down a lot of important facts about home care business. Thanks for joining us today, Laban.
Hey, Mr. Ivan, thank you so much for having me. It's a great opportunity to be part of this live session with you. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So today, people see your success helping others to start home care business, but they don't know what you've been through in this journey, especially in the beginning. Was there a moment that you wanted to give up?
I mean, that's a very good question, right? Just like, any other business, you have to put in the work and go through a process to get it, kicked up and started. It was not an easy journey starting this business because there was a couple of things that I was scared about. Like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't, happen? Those are the things that I was super, super scared about. But I took the chance and I was able to beat that fear because the first thing that you want to do is to be able to beat the fear of getting started. And once you beat that fear, you're on it, man. You're on it.
That's nice. Let's go back to the beginning. How
Yeah.
did you get to the home care business?
Wow, that's a good question. So, I started my professional career as an IT in the IT industry. So I was a SQL Server database administrator back in 2016, and it was good. Life was okay, and you know, I've always aspired and wanted to be an entrepreneur. And I had the privilege working with a friend who had the same passion as me. And um, 2016, 2017, I was in IT. 2018 came in. That time we didn't have a work from home opportunity. But my company I was working for, they gave us an opportunity to work from home just one day a week. That was Fridays. And on these Fridays, this is the time that I take to, relax home, work from home, and then also I do some of the job for me, like towards researching on businesses and stuff like that. Um, but I had this friend, him and we were working in the same office, and he had a second job that he was doing on Fridays, and it was a remote job. So it was so new for you to hear about an IT job being remote at that time. And I just saw him like doing big things, right? And I'm like, dude, what is happening? Like, what, what are you doing? He told me about that second job, and I ended up landing a second IT job. So, um, I started doing the two jobs. Most of the times during office hours, we'll go into the break room and also to the conference room where I have meetings with my other job. And it was okay. It was good. But at some point, he left his remote job and he was doing home care. I didn't know about it. And I asked him again, like, dude, you're just on fire, man. Like you're just making things. You're just growing and making things. And at the end of the day, he told me about it. We went down to California. We got certified as senior care managers. Um, I came back, and that is how it started. And I got into the industry. At that time, my wife was a nurse, and we all put in the energy together and we started it.
Wow,
But guess
wow,
what? Yep.
that's amazing. So,
Yeah,
so
that's how I got in.
what scared you the most when you were starting?
what scared me the most was, what if this does not work? What if this does not work? I was so afraid of failure. I was so afraid that I was going to fail. Like all the money that I invested, thousands and thousands of dollars that I put in, I took a loan to actually do this. And I was like, what if I can't pay this loan back? But I had the dream to be successful in this business, and I kept it and I pushed myself. And here we are today.
I mean, to start up a business like that, like a home care agency, I mean, it
Yeah.
requires a lot, and you had two jobs at that time. And to manage all of that, I mean, it's kind of hectic. So basically, what sacrifice did you make for it
It
to,
was
picked up the way it has in this past years?
so it was hard. Let me tell you how I ended up with those jobs, right? When I started the business back in 2019, I still had my two jobs, and I had to let go of one. I had to let go of the remote job because that one was paying less. And so I still had my Fridays. So I started it. And as I was doing the business, I felt like I made a big mistake leaving that other job because I had no client in 2019 when I started.
Wow.
And it was so scary. Like, what did I just do?
Wow.
And I put in all this money in. What is going on? So, and then fast forward 2020, COVID hit. When COVID hit, that was the game changer. I had a big problem. And the problem I had at that time was finding the right staff because the clients were flowing. And that is where, I ended up 2 months after that. I left my second job, my second IT job, switched completely from the IT industry, and I've been in the healthcare since then.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Let's keep talking about what made you successful. Like, right, what
Yeah.
changes did you have to make in yourself to be able to unlock that success?
There was a lot that I mean, I had a lot of changes. There was so much discipline that I had to do. I had to cut, my circle and focus, and that was a really, really big thing for me. Um and like, like every other person could say, and I'm saying it, if you want to really, really, really be successful, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be disciplined. You have to make decisions that will really, really get you uncomfortable, if I could say that.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
So you've been running your agency for eight years, or how many years now?
Actually six years now. Yeah, 6 years now.
So getting the first clients are very difficult for most people, right? We're talking about how you build right now.
Yeah.
How did you get your first few clientele?
Well, it is very difficult, like you said, but it's only difficult for somebody who thinks it is difficult. I think all what you need is just hard work, because right now, Google can give you information and chat can give you all information you need. But guess what? Google and chat don't have experience. They will not tell you what to do when you get that call in the morning at 9 a.m. that, hey, I'm trying to call this home care agency. My mom is in the hospital. She's going to be getting out this evening. And what services do you guys provide? That is, at that point where you need to be able to prove yourself with with what you guys do and how you are pulling this. And you need guidance, you need support to be able to do this. And
Nice.
that leads me to the Startup Homecare Academy, if I want to say that.
Let's talk about that. So many people want to get in this business right now. right? But
Yeah.
I would like you to break it
Mhm.
down to us, like what's really a home care business for someone who hasn't started yet, and
Right,
looking
right.
for ways to, get in the business.
And a lot of things, and the biggest mistake that a lot of people do is they confuse home care and home health. These are two different things.
Mhm.
There is non-medical home care, and then there is home health.
Right.
And when people just hear about that, they're like, oh, this person has a home health agency, I'm going to get in it. And then they go in straight to home health, and then they get stuck and they're like overwhelmed, confused, and they don't know what to do. They end up losing money. They end up, and I always say this, starting wrong is expensive. Starting wrong is very expensive because you can spin your wheels and spin your wheels and you get nothing back.
So what's a
So
home care? What's a home care agency?
right. So a home care agency is a non-medical home care. Services that you provide are companionship, medication reminders, activities of daily living, respite care, dementia care, and all these things. We have it in our Startup Home Care Academy, and we teach people to go through all the we teach them how to become successful, how to run these, how to understand how the home care industry works.
So do I need experience in order to get in the home care business?
Absolutely not. You do not need any experience. You don't need to be a nurse, you don't need to be a doctor, you don't need to be, you don't need any healthcare experience to run a home care agency. All you need is the right support. You need the right team that can guide you to go through this journey. And guess what? In this academy that we have, Homecare Startup Academy, we have a team of professionals that have been in the industry. They're great. They have been through every step, and we'll help everybody get licensed. You don't even need to go and create an LLC. um a lot of companies, they charge from like $600 to $1,000 just to create the LLC and just register your business. Inside this boot camp, we're going to take you step by step, teach you from starting your LLC, creating your bank account, um start working on your policies and procedures, working on your licensing, creating your website, creating your business materials, and supporting you for a whole year with a personal mentor.
I love this, man. I really love this initiative that you've created, the Home Care Startup Academy. This is
Yeah.
something that we really need because I see you've helped so many people, to be
Yep.
successful in this business. So
Yeah.
who are you targeting? Who are the people that this academy is designed for?
That's a good question, right? The people that this academy is designed for are people who have been looking to start up the home care agency and they don't know what to do. It's for people who have started their home care agencies and they're stuck. They don't know what the next steps they want to do, how to move on with the next steps. It's for people who have started up their home care agencies and they don't know how to market it. So this course is for them.
Wow. So what happens when somebody joined the Home Care Academy, the Home Care Startup Academy?
So you can join the Home Care Startup Academy in two ways, right? So we have a self-paced course that we created, and we have a boot camp that we created. The self-paced course, you can take it on your own. It has all the information, and you just go purchase the course and take it on your own. Then the boot camp, it has same the course, and then you have live teaching every week for 6 weeks. And we teach every Wednesdays evening and Saturday mornings. Whatever works for you, you can pick, and choose whatever class you want to attend. And on top of that, we have a 1 year support to make sure that your agency is running, your agency is good, and forget about the franchise.
Wow. Amazing. So when can people join either of the course, either the live course or the boot camp?
So the self-paced course is there. It's there. You could join anytime. But the boot camp, we have it starting on the 17th of this month. So 17th of February, we have the boot camp, the live boot camp starting. And if somebody wants to join, just go to Homecare Startup Academy and sign up.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
there are so many people who start up their home care agency by themselves, and
Mhm.
I know for fact because
Yeah.
I've spoken to so many people. They start and then it spend like 1 year, they don't get clients, and then eventually it fails. Why is that? Can you sit up and tell me, man?
Yes. So it is because they started wrong. It's because they started wrong. And so, and I've talked to a lot of people that, they went into these boot camps, they paid thousands and thousands of dollars, went into, 2 weeks boot camp or a boot camp for a weekend. There is no way you can run a home care agency with a 2 weeks boot camp. It cannot happen, period. It is not, that is building a legacy, and it's building a business that is going to be for a lifetime. There is no way you can learn it in 2 weeks. So when they come back from these boot camps, they get so overwhelmed, and then they get confused and tired, and they feel like, was this the right thing for me to do? But the thing is, they just started wrong. They got the wrong guidance, and we want to change. We're changing that story. We're changing that story. We're getting people who had started their boot camps. We're helping them skill up. We're teaching them how to get clients, and we're just expanding their scope.
So does it matter which state you are to join the boot camp, or people from?
It does not matter which state you are. If you're in the US, you're good. That's all you need. You just need to be in the US. Whatever state you find yourself in, we can help you.
Wow. I
Yes.
know sometimes it's like people need to know more about like the boot camp. How long does it run? What are the benefits that they will get, and how is it different from other boot camp? Can you make that in a quick answer?
The benefits that people will get for the boot camp is they're going to have 1 year mentorship. One person that's going to be your personal mentor, that's going to make sure that you go through this um, this process of opening your business. We're going to create your website for you, a professional website. It's not, just any kind of website, because that is where business starts. We're going to help you with your policies and procedures. If you're in a state that requires a license, some states have so many requirements, and it's so overwhelming when people start the process. We have the experience in that, and that is why we're here to help them. So they get that with the boot camp, and this boot camp is going to last for 6 weeks. So from start to end, when you start the boot camp without creating your LLC, at the end of this boot camp, you will be able to open your doors for business.
So how are you different from other, home care boot camps out there? What
We
makes you different?
we are different because we are person focused. We don't want the numbers. We just want people who are aspiring entrepreneurs that can take the challenge and do this. We provide extra services, and we're super, super, super cheap. When I talked to a friend the other day, and he was like, so how much is the cost of the boot camp? I told him 34.50. He was like, what? It's so good to be true. And you provide all these services? I said, yes, we provide all those services. Yes.
Wow. So with the trends going on now, when it comes to home care agency,
Yeah.
is there like any of these policies now affecting it? Because we see cases in Minnesota and maybe
Mhm.
different states. Does it affect the Home care
So
agency.
one thing, let me tell you this.
Mm.
Every day in America, 10,000 people turn age 65.
Wow.
The industry is growing. You're not, so the problem is going to be, how are you going to fit in? Because all these 10,000 people that turn age 65 every day in America, those are your clients. Those are the people who you're going to serve. Those are the people, those are the families. These are actual families who are going to be calling and requesting for care. So no matter what is happening, the home care industry is growing tremendously.
I like that. I like that. And if you're
Yes.
watching and you want to start your home care business, then Homecare Startup Academy is the place that you have to go to. So,
Right.
there's so many people that are watching and that will watch later. What do you have, to say to someone who want to start up their home care agency, but they are afraid?
Well, what I have to say is, just get out of your couch, make that decision. It's just a phone call away or an email. Book a one-on-one call if you're still, doubting if this is a business for you. And like I said, we want people that are dedicated. We want people that are go-getters, because there is no need to play around. There's no fooling around. If you want to get your legacy built, if you want to build a successful business that is going to change your life, change your generation, and change your story, just go ahead and reach out. We'll help you. We're here for you. We have a team of super, super talented professionals.
Wow, if you're watching this and you're inspired, know that this is the right time to get into the home care business.
Yes.
And you have Laban, who is here with the Home Care Startup Academy to guide you through the process. There's a lot we can say, but we want to keep it short so that you can consult with him, to get a feel of what it is like to join the program. And I
Thank
know
you.
it's a big program, it's going to be beneficial, because this, I think, is the right time to start the business.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you,
Abin, for
Laban,
having
for
me.
joining
I
us.
appreciate. Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
And Laban is the the senior care director of what's your company name again?
Homecare Startup Academy.
Right. And if you want to call or contact Homecare Academy, you can reach directly to Laban, like he said.
Yes.
That's the numbers right on the screen. And this is the website.
Yes.
And you can follow Homecare Startup Academy on Instagram. Thank
Facebook.
you, Laban, for joining us.
Yes.
This
Thank
has
you.
been wonderful. And we wish you the best in what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Guys, thanks for watching. Please help us share this video. Follow, contact Laban to register, like I said. And if you need businesses in our community, make sure you visit Highway Marketplace website and app to support local businesses. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and help us share this video. Thanks for watching, and we're out.